Hello, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Core and Recovery. If you are currently tuning in through my website, if you wouldn't mind just clicking on the video link, that will direct you to YouTube. And then from there, go ahead and leave a comment or a like, just so I know who is in my class today. We'll get started here in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm also using a new microphone and a new camera, so if you experience any trouble on your end, let me know so that I can hopefully troubleshoot it over here. Hopefully it'll sound clearer, better sound quality, hopefully better picture quality too. Again, if you are just tuning in, if you wouldn't mind clicking on the video link itself, that will direct you to YouTube. And then from there, drop a comment so I know who is participating today. Hello, Janine. Hello, Mother. How are you doing? Um, Let me know how the microphone sounds. I got a new microphone. It's completely wireless, so I can do crazy stuff and it won't fall off. And new camera as well, so hopefully it looks clearer on your end. All right, I'll make the announcement one more time if you are watching through my website. If you wouldn't mind just going ahead and clicking on the video link itself, that will direct you to YouTube, and then from there, drop a comment so I know who is participating today. Cool, I'm glad it sounds better. It's a much nicer microphone than the one I had before. Mom, it looks like you might be the only person in the class today, so is there anything that you would like to work on in particular? I'll make the announcement one last time. If you are tuning in through my website at the moment, please, please, please click on the video link. That will direct you to YouTube, and then from there drop a comment so I know who is participating. All right, let's go ahead and get started then. Okay, wrist, hands, ankles, and neck. We can do that. That sounds great. All right, we're going to break the format for the class today then and do some more wrist and hand stuff and ankle stuff. All right, let's start in a seated position. We'll begin with some breath work. Recommend, you probably already know this, Mom, but sit on a block or sit on a cushion, elevate your hips. All right, so sit up nice and tall. Make sure you can feel your sit bones, both sides of your hips planted on your cushion, reaching up through the crown of the head, nice long spine. We'll do a very simple breath practice. This is a one-to-one breath practice, which means that we want the inhale and the exhale to be the same length, so it's a one-to-one ratio. For today, we'll do 6 counts, inhale, 6 counts, exhale. Both the inhale and exhale we should do through our nose, smoke permitting. All right, take a nice big inhale all together and exhale. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue breathing in and out, counts of 6 for both inhale and exhale. Allow your breath to return to a more natural state. Good. Go ahead and drop your chin towards your chest. Trace your collarbone with your chin to the left and look over your left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling, pointing your chin up in the air. Look over your right shoulder. Trace your right collarbone with your chin back to center. Let's do 3 rotations. Tracing the collarbone to the left, looking over the left shoulder, looking up towards the ceiling, look over the right shoulder, and then return to neutral. Nice and slow. Try to make the circles as big as possible. Once you finish your 3 rotations, let's reverse. Trace your collarbone to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left shoulder. Back to neutral. Let's do 3 rotations. Good. Once you've finished your 3, return your head to neutral. Look towards your left shoulder, not over your left shoulder, but think maybe 45 degrees from center. Drop your chin down so you're looking at your left thigh. Left arm's going to go over the back of your head. Gently apply pressure, pulling the head down towards your left hip. Make sure to let your right arm hang loose and heavy. Come back to neutral. Turn towards the right, 45 degrees. Drop the head, tuck the chin. Right hand goes over top. Gently apply some pressure to the back of the head, pulling the chin towards the right hip. Good. Lift the head, come back to neutral. Let me turn a little side to side. Do any sort of movement you need to at the neck. Good. All right, we'll do one more. This is a fun one. I'm going to do it from the side so you can see. So if animal imagery helps you, I know it helps me, you can imagine that you're a turtle for this exercise. So sit up nice and tall. You want to keep your chest and everything besides your neck and head perfectly still. You're going to slide forward, reaching your chin and your forehead equally towards the front. Think like worst neck posture ever. And then pull the head back. Try to hide your chin. Good. Reach forward, turtle, and then pull it all the way back. Forward and turtle. All right. All right, let's do some work for the wrists and for the fingers. For this, if you have a phone or if you have something of a similar size, a coaster actually would work really well for this. What you're going to do is you're going to have your forearm and your palm facing up. I'm going to start by working with my left hand. I'm going to put my phone or whatever object you have on top of your forearm like this. Okay? What this is going to do is this is going to keep us honest when we're moving the wrist. If we start to rotate from the elbow, the phone or the object will fall off. Okay? So what we're going to do is, keeping the fingers together, point the fingers down towards the floor. Curve the wrist away from your midline. Right? So pointing away from your body. Point your wrist and your fingers up towards the ceiling. Then curve in towards midline and then down to the center. So essentially we're making circles with our wrists. Good. Whenever you want, switch directions. Go nice and slow. And try to make those circles, those rotations, as large as possible. Good. And relax. You can open and close those fingers. Open and close, open and close, open and close. Good. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Ooh, my right wrist is a lot stiffer than my left. While we're doing this, I will make the announcement again. If you are watching through my website or through Facebook right now, if you wouldn't mind just clicking on the video, and then once you're in YouTube, just leave a comment so I know that you're participating or watching my class. Good. Switch directions. Good. Open and close the hand, open and close the hand. And shake it out, shake it out. All right. I'm going to do a little work for our ankles. For this, I apologize, you will not be able to see my face. You will just be able to see my feet. Okay. So go ahead and stand up. Take a moment. Maybe just roll the ankles out a little bit. If you're familiar with the popular dance, the stanky leg, that's basically what we're doing. Yeah, right wrist was stiff, right? We probably use, when you're right-handed, I'm right-handed, so if we're using that more, there's going to be a little bit more hypertrophy, a little bit more muscle tissue in there. All right, so for this, I'm going to give you a few different directions that we can play around with our our ankles. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to rock forward, shifting the weight onto the balls of our feet. Here, I'll show it this direction. And then shifting back, lifting the toes, spreading them wide. Shift forward, up onto the balls of our feet. Shift back. Make sure to keep a nice little bend in your knees. Lift the toes first, and then try to lift the pad of the foot. Good. Forward, press the floor away, and back. Lift the toes. Forward. And back. Good. All right, so we've got front and back. We're going to do side to side, and then we're going to put them all together. Okay, so for side to side, go slow. Most of us don't practice this very much. So what we're going to do is you're going to shift your weight, starting with your hips, to come onto the borders of your feet. So if I'm going to the left, my left foot is popping up off the floor, so I'm on the kind of the pinky border of that foot, and then my other foot, my right foot, I'm going onto the big toe border. Okay, and then shift your weight to the other side. Good. Go slow. If this hurts your ankles at all, make the movement a little bit smaller. Okay. Another alternative is to keep your feet planted if you're having any pain or issues with going onto the borders of your feet. Just shift your weight back and forth, but keep your toes and your heels planted. And keep a nice little bend in your knees. Good. All right, so now we have 4 directions that we can go in. We can go front, up onto the balls of our feet. We can go back. We can go side. We can go side. All right, so just play around with switching in between those. Maybe you can do a circle. Keep a nice bend in your knees. Really feel the contact of all your toes and your feet on the floor. Make it active. Get those toes involved. Good. Shake that out, shake that out. After I do that, I always feel a little bit more grounded, right? My feet, I feel like I can actually feel the floor. My ankles feel nice and warmed up, strong. Nice. Cool. All right, so hopefully that covers ankles, wrists, and neck. Let's do a little bit of core work, and then we'll call it a day. And Mom, let me know if there's anything else that you want to work on before we end the class, okay? Let's go ahead and do our dead bugs. By this point, I trust that you know how to do them, Mom, so go ahead and get after it. Do any of the 3 versions that I like to demonstrate, okay? Make sure to inhale, open, exhale, close. Good. Finish up with 1 or 2 more if you have it, and then we will move on. Cool. All right. Hands behind your head. Feet on the floor. Bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. Exhale as you close. Good. 1 or 2 more to finish, and then stretch all the way out. Arms overhead, legs long. Reach, reach, reach. Good. All right, let's go ahead and get onto our stomachs. Okay, arms overhead. Start by lifting one leg at a time, and then the other. Make sure that you keep your core tight as you do this so that your back isn't arching to bring the leg up. Right, I'm squeezing my core and then just lifting the leg, squeezing my glutes. Good, let that go. Lift the upper back and the arms and down. Good, one or two more. And then we're going to press ourselves up, get into a tabletop position, all fours. Okay, take a moment here if you want to move your spine a little bit. Maybe a little extension, a little cat-cow. Maybe shift back to child's pose. Good, come up onto all fours. Take your left arm threaded underneath your right, bring your left shoulder to the floor. Right arm can go overhead if you'd like. Good, back to neutral. Thread the right arm underneath the left. All right, let's come out of that. We're going to call it a day. Thank you, Mom, for tuning in. Hopefully that was some good wrist and ankle stuff. All right, thank you, Mom. Love you. I'll see you soon. Hopefully the smoke isn't too bad down there. It's definitely pretty bad up here. I'll see. Let me see if I can show you actually. Can be maybe a little hard to see, but that's kind of the point, right? It's hard to see. Yeah, I mean, you can see all that white stuff, right? It looks like we're in San Francisco on a foggy day. But that's all right. We got a cute kitty here to keep us company. Yeah, this new camera's great, right? Really good picture quality. Mom, with the microphone, did everything sound okay? Was there any like feedback or any kind of weird noises. Hi, kitty. Hi. How you doing? Oh. She's so cute. Mom, I need you to meet her. You're gonna have to meet Jazz at some point. She's gonna love you. Yeah, isn't that right, kitty? Alrighty. Love you, Mom. We'll talk soon. Stay safe, stay healthy.